This is the monthly report for December. And with me, as always, I have the one and only Brett Geddes. Welcome back to the show, mate.
And Deethy, as always, I'm excited. I've got a milestone to mention. I've got a fair bit on my plate in front of me, Deethy. Let's roll the intro, eh?
Roll the intros? Well, mate, all right, let's do it.
Welcome to the Bream Fishing Project. This is where you need to be every Tuesday to find out all the latest tips and tricks to help you target bream on lures. You'll get to hear from some of Australia's elite bream competition anglers and see how they were able to achieve their results in competitions around the country. Now, here's your host, the 2019 Hobie Kayak Fishing World Champion, Andrew Deeth.
All right. Well, look, given we got such a lot to get through, what I might do is we'll do around the grounds because it's a really quick one.
Good.
How about that?
Yep, let's go.
All right. As we move into December, the only competition that I'm aware, actually, there's two. I've forgotten one. There's two. There is the action fishing tournaments. So they are actually starting next year's season early. So they are starting at Brooklyn this year. They were going to start in Tuggerah, but that got moved. They're at Brooklyn on the 14th of December. And while I was saying that intro, I forgot that WADA, they have their boat grand final. And this year it'll be on the 6th and 7th of December in Albany, fishing Oyster Harbour, and it's two major river systems, which is the King and the Calgan. So that will be 6th and 7th, so first weekend in December. And then after those two comps, mate, we are done for the year.
Is Joseph in the WA comp?
Joseph is in it. I think Joseph will be fishing with Jenny. So, mate, how good would it be to see those two up on top, B1 and B2?
Love it.
So yeah, it's interesting. We've got, as I mentioned before, I've got a whole stack of shows already pre-recorded. The only ones I'm yet to do is I've got the Vic Bream Classics, which was maybe we can dive into that in a second. Which was run just last weekend. So after tonight, we're into recording those interviews. So
pretty good.
So yeah. So in terms of around the grounds, that's pretty much all done. And after the AFT, that's it for the year.
Yeah, because we're closing in on the on Christmas, end of the year, right?
Yeah, very exciting.
Well, the Vic Bream Grand Final was on just 2 days ago. And I'm hot off the press on that because I've been having a few conversations, phone calls and whatnot today after the big grand final. And I've got to tell you, Mitch Blomqvist, is he on fire? Oh, right. You've already done the interview, haven't you, for the classic?
No, you haven't reached. Oh, no, they'll be happening later this week.
Anyway, I tell you what, he's on fire, that man. And his partner, Scotty Cicluna, back on board because it was the team event, you know. And they trucked them up again and they got the big one, 1.82 kg.
I know.
And there was, don't quote me, I reckon there was about 6 between 1.68 maybe and 1.82. So, and it was a tough event. Every bream comp's tough, but they really didn't bite like we used to. In fact, they probably bit better when the classic, going back 3 weeks ago, was that now? Yeah. So I think at this point what that means is they're more into the spawn mode right now, this last week, especially this weekend just gone. And back 3 weeks plus, they were maybe going up to it. Yeah, because as much as some big bags were caught, and it was some impressive bream, by all counts, they did tough it out. It was not, I'm talking 6 to 10 fish a day with some and maybe most. Some were saying they were getting 20 and 30 plus bream a sesh. I reckon they were school bream, maybe not the truck jobs, but it was all lake fishing. The standout feature for me was no talk of Hollands, and we all know how Yeah, Deethy, crazy. Daniel Kent, who won the last big Gippy event with that amazing 9 fish bag and nearly breaking all records with 9 fish. He went to Hollands on the strength of a pre-fish and catching one of the biggest brim he's ever caught. I don't know that he landed it. I think he saw it and got it to the net. Maybe it was 1.8, 1.9, or who knows. So he hung his hat on that. I think 2 went to Hollands, but quickly on day 1 worked out it wasn't a happening thing and had to get out. But you're dedicated to the launch and you have to go there day 2 and you really don't want to be there.
Right.
So,
Okay.
yeah, that's how the rules are. That's how it's... so that was a standout for me and I did say to all the boys, I said, pre-comp, I said, it's way too early for Hollands. It really doesn't start till February. And for once I got that right, because normally I say Hollands, not that good. And then they go and blow 2 14-kilo bags, 15.
That's right.
Yeah, so,
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you said to me last time we spoke that would be one in the lake.
I did.
In the main, yeah.
Yep.
I think that's what you said.
I did.
And you're telling me, so I haven't done the interviews, but you're telling me that that's what happened.
I said they will all be lake fishing and that's where they will get them. Full stop, end of story. And it did turn out that way. There were a few that went up the rivers and did okay. I think Prikey went up, Stephen Pryke, and did some good things way up the Tambo.
Yep.
Yeah, but outside that, it was another classic Gippy Lakes scenario. It was weather-wise, not too bad. Pre-fish was probably the pick of the day. Saturday, pretty good. Wind got up marginally towards the end. Sunday was, a bit of a train wreck in the sense that I think it rained or /drizzled all day. Wind wasn't too bad. So, it just makes me heart sing, Deethy. This is my backyard, and I can see that, everything's going pretty good. Gippy Lakes.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. A couple of things that I did like, and we did mention this just a minute ago, was the 1.82. That's a cracking brim.
Oh.
And I think that the junior angler of the year, I think that went to young Jarvis Kent.
1.73 kg, if you don't mind. He got one. Second year,
right.
Junior.
That's right. Yeah, I think that's, how good is that?
Oh.
So.
And that's one good thing, I reckon. They really do ramp up the young'uns. It's all the presentations are definitely centred around that to get the young ones up and they're coming of age. Like Mikey Vukic, he's probably 2 foot taller than me. Not that that's hard, but he just seems to be growing up and he just keeps catching trucks. So that's good to see. And
and he's got his own jigheads happening. How good's that?
Oh, mate.
So
as I've said too in a few reports earlier in the year, comp brim fishing, it's only going one way, and it's the prize money. Like, I think it was 4,200 to the winners yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure. The live feed dropped out, so I was watching the weigh-in. They got to 4th, and I'm hanging my hat on. Oh, go Scotty Secluna, this would be good. And then Telstra had a big conniption, and we
same.
It was all. Did you have a look?
Oh yeah, I was watching it and same deal. I went, where'd it go? And then it was all over, and I waited till it was uploaded onto the website.
Oh, I was texting and messaging people, and who won? Who the flipping hell won? So that was all good news.
Right.
Yeah. So great comp. Yeah, great comp. But what fishy news? Let's change. Let's do one for one here, mate. What fishy news have you got for me?
I actually want to double back. I don't want to move off the Vic Brim just yet because as a result of them finishing up their year, they've released their calendar, and I think we'll just quickly read it out so that
good idea.
Anyone listening can get a bit of an idea. So for the 2026 season, they have round 1, the Me Tongue Gippsland Lakes, March 28th, 29th. March a good time down there?
Oh, March is prime time.
There you go.
Truck City.
There you go.
Mm.
Now, they're off one of my favourite locations. I haven't fished in a long time. Is round to the Marlow Snowy River, May 2nd and 3rd. So I think May is pretty much a good month.
Good time.
Malakuta in June 2021. I think that sounds pretty good to me too.
Beautiful. Yep.
All
go
round
there.
4. Yeah, exactly. Round 4. Hopkins River, Warrnambool, August 22nd, 23rd.
Yep.
Round 5, Nelson Glenelg River, October 10 and 11. And the grand final. This is a cool one, an interesting one. Marlow, November 21, 22.
That'll be a tough gig. November. See, spring weather. It can be tough, windy. Can be wet.
It's going to be similar to this year's ABT grand final. The timing won't be quite similar to what happened this year. So hopefully we'll have some good information for all those guys.
Yeah, no, and we get floods, we get all sorts. But it's even for everyone. If it's tough, well, it's tough for all. If it's good for all.
That's right. A good thing about one of the things I like about Marlow and Gippsland and all those lakes is it can throw up a 1.8, and it can probably throw up a 2 kilo. We haven't really seen that much of it, but it's definitely a possibility.
Yes, that will come, and it mightn't take 2 years yet. It could be, next season. We'll see.
Yeah, yeah, fair enough. All right. Let's move along from there. What do you got next for us, Brett? What's going on?
Well, I think that sort of augurs into the 2 kilo mention. I want to talk about a bloke called Dave Shanahan.
David. I know David. I have been away with David to China.
Oh, that's right.
And maybe Sweden. I can't quite remember.
Okay, yeah.
So, yeah. But I've known him for a long time, and he is an exceptional angler. That's all I would say.
Nice bloke, and loves photography, loves wildlife, pictures of birds and that. I've seen him on the water, not even with a rod, taking pictures of azure kingfishers and musk duck and all that stuff. So, yeah, he's an interesting dude, great angler. Now, he recently caught a brim that went 50 centimetres on the ruler. And it turns out he has measured it, Deethy. I sent you the photo of that fish some week or two back. And I think he's done that fish a little injustice, because when you study the photo, which I did, I zoomed in, particularly at the back end for the length. But then I went to the front and thought, I'll just check its head out, see how old it is. And I thought, the nose of the fish is over the ruler, as in giving it a minus. I'm thinking he started measuring it at -1 centimetre. And the tail, like tipper, comes at 50. I'm giving it 51. And I've got, without taking any of the light away from Dave, I've got my 51 that I put up as a comparison for the condition of the 2 brim, my one and his one. Mine went 51 with the tail down. Like, I put the fish on the ruler, flopped him on there, and I got 50. No worries. Got the photo sorted out and thought, made sure the nose is right there. Yep. And if I give the tail a little nudge down, and you can get another ½ centimetre or whatever.
Stretch it. Yep.
Yeah, I got 51. No worries. So I made it bigger, but and I'm going to claim 51 because that's just what I do. But anyway, I think it was 48.5 fork, my one. So
wow.
I didn't look at Dave's fork. Doesn't matter. But all I'm saying is that isn't that a beautiful thing? Mine was about circa 2017, I think. And Dave's was not long ago. And I thought Dave caught his one at Marlow, but no, Skippy Lakes.
Skippy Lakes.
And he wasn't divulging where either, to the swamp rat. So that's good. I'll cough mine up as Latrobe River right here in town. So,
right. Well, there you go. Well, mate, I've got to take on the whole pinching of the tail and that sort of stuff.
Tell me.
I reckon if you were pulled up by fisheries and you had a fish that was right on the borderline and they're going to fine you, I don't think you'd let them just lay the tail out. I reckon you'd pinch that tail and make it as long as it could be. So I reckon it's fair for a big fish too.
Let me tell you
So
something. When I first moved to Gippsland, I went bait fishing for brim and caught quite a few. And anyway, one day with sandworm, and I measured these brim. I say their length was 28. I think it was 26 actually, but anyway, say 28. And I got them right on the knocker, and I thought, I haven't got much time today, and I caught some mullet, and I put them in me esky, and fisheries turned up, and they came out and saw me out on this little platform I was on. It was at Marley Point here in the Lake Wellington, and they put my fish on the ruler. And I'm thinking, I hope I've done the right thing. And I knew some were right on, and I put quite a few smaller ones back. And anyway, so what they did was, that one's just on the knocker. And he went whoosh with the tail and folded it right down. He says, that one's 29. It's no worries, mate.
okay.
I thought, I thought I was on the border there. No, you got to squeeze the tail down. So, so anyway, I'll run with that when it comes to a big fish. But I get the fork length. I get there's no cheating. Look, I understand it fully, but here's the problem. I've been measuring fish, brim, and all other species by the tip. I've never. It was only till comps come along that we started doing this.
That's right.
So all my records, how I keep the fishing diary, well, that goes back so far. I don't want to have to change it all and go, yeah. And do you think they just sound longer when you go tip?
Oh, they sound way better.
That's better, man.
I mean, the same deal before comps. I remember going, why are they measuring at fork? But I think it's a more accurate way of measuring fish on the whole.
Support it.
Compare which one's bigger.
Yeah.
But like I said, the whole fisheries thing, I've been thinking this for 20 years going, if someone pulls me up, I'm not going to let them lay the tail out nicely. We're going to stretch that for as long as it gets.
That's
so
too right. So
now, the other thing that's worth mentioning is there's an episode which I just sent off to the editor over the weekend from, I think it was Brooklyn, but it's AFT Comp, and Joshua Richards. He got one that was, I think they gave him 51 centimeters for it, so it was definitely 50. There was no doubt in the world about that.
Wow.
But the way it was on the kayak, it was a little bit sort of curled up, and
that would take away from the length if it was curled up.
Yeah, and I think but so was the mat. The mat was curled up as well.
I see.
Know.
Not straight. Get it? Yep.
Yeah, it was curled up around the shape of the hull a little bit because it's a big fish and it's really hard to take photos on a kayak.
Yeah. So that would exacerbate the length a little, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think 51 was probably smaller than what it was.
Okay. So, good call.
So yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah. That's why I make rulers. I put stickers on the flat ruler. I made one out of an old hull of a kayak, actually. Yeah, I'm pretty big on getting the right length because, when you take records and you're measuring fish all the time, and you want to get it right, especially when it comes to perch and flathead. I like to, just get it right. It's not hard.
Yeah. No, I think so. But yeah, having said that, I'm yet to catch a 50 centimeter. I think my best is probably I was in a Pertec fishing challenge. 478, I think, is what it actually measured.
Whereabouts?
So just under 480. I actually can't share that.
Good, swampy, like it.
So yeah. There's some places that it wouldn't be fair for me to say where that is.
I get it.
It's not a well-known system. It's not a big system. So
you're talking talking to me, the swamp master, on that stuff. Don't worry. I've got about 19 of those perch spots.
It's funny. It's funny because obviously I'm all about sharing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. There has to be a line somewhere.
Yeah. I've often said it's about protecting the fish and the fishery. It's not about being selfish and greedy and swampy and nasty and that. It's not like that. It's looking after the fishery and the fish that live there.
That's right. That's right. I mean, if it was, I mean, Adam Costa's got one on the Georges too, but if it was on the Georges, I'd say it was on the Georges. It was in Woolooware Bay. No harm, no foul there. You're not, you're not getting a whole lot of random people down to a small system where they would never have got to without a prompt.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah. That's a big fish, by the way. Nice one.
Yeah, it was a good fish. It was a good fish.
That's a black or yellow. It was a yellow.
I think it was a black.
Black. Okay.
Black. Yeah, it was down south.
Okay. That's wrinkling a bit more out of you there. That's good.
That's all you're getting.
All right.
Fair enough. All right, mate. Let's run a 50 centimeter fish. I can't wait to get one. Let's move on. Mate, in the challenge for the collective, the EcoGear, I haven't like the last couple of challenges, I haven't excelled, but I did catch a 35 forker, which was a nice solid fish. On an EcoGear Aqua Van Fuch #1 worm hook.
Yeah.
Flicked it into the bank. And to put it into context, this day we really didn't get a lot of fish. We got like 3 brim.
Oh.
I threw it in. I had a little Shimano rod, one that I haven't used. Nice little rod. Flicked it into the bank. I was fishing with Mick Eddinghausen, and when I just saw a little tick on the line, I belted it, and it came out 35 forker.
Wow.
So that was very cool. That was the first time I tried that in recent times.
What colour aqua?
Salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper, yeah. Okay.
Salt and pepper.
Seems to be the most popular.
Yeah, 8 pound leader. I remember the name of the Shimano rod. It was a Shimano X Pride, the 6.8 foot one, I think. So short rod.
Okay.
So it's quite different for me.
Yeah, interesting. Like 6'6", was it, or
6'6" or 6'8"?
Okay.
So I can't remember.
8 pounds, a little brave too, just quietly. That's not bad.
Yeah.
I think
so
you can
give it to it.
Well, you can expand on the 8 pound though, I reckon.
Yeah, but we've now got the ShineAway. So my 8 pound looks like 6 pounds, so it's okay.
Yeah, cool. And you've been using it.
Have been using it.
Interesting.
Yeah, have been using it, and there was another comp one. There's one of the West Oz comps. I think they were using it as well.
Right.
Coming up. So yeah, there's been a few comp winners that have had it on their line. So there you go.
Good to hear. Very good to hear.
Yeah, very good. In other fishing, I think last time we might have spoken about the EcoGear SX40. So I'll put a little photo up of the little tiger coloured one, the yellow one with the black stripes is what we used to use back in the day. I caught a couple of fish on it, which was good. I haven't caught a lot of fish lately, but that was a couple of fish I've caught. And then I think I messaged you one morning I wasn't at work, and
this is good.
I'd caught a little mulloway on 20 pound line. I think it was an 85 millimeter atomic shiner in orange. So the reason I had orange is because when I went to a boat show once, I was selling them for $10, and I went, that'll do. And that'll do. And it did. Anyway, so I got 4 little mulloway or 4 little Jewies, but there was one surprising catch. 100 mil of 85 mil shiner deep. I was trolling 20 pound leader, and I got a brim.
Mate,
what's going on?
Welcome to the club.
It's heavier than you.
It is. You've stuffed me up. I'm going to have to go heavier.
Oh, mate, you have to go and buy a new leader.
I'm going to have to trash everything I've got and have to go. Oh, that's a great epic catch. But the Jewies were really interesting because you were trolling for them. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Okay. So I was introduced this by, I may as well say Mark Zaxon. He showed me when I was on one of his charters just before I went to the Worlds when I won up in the Gold Coast. So that was 2019. And we're trolling these Jewies up with these shiners, which run to about 5 meters deep typically.
Mm-hmm.
And the deal is you want to go from about 3/4 of a kilometer in speed to 1.5 kilometers. So you can watch that on your sounder.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're just doing a barra twitch. So you pedal along and you twitch it. You break up the action and try and troll it as close to the bottom. So you've got your sounder there. You can go, okay, it's 6.5, 7 and what have you. And you try and get it as close to the bottom as you can. And the good thing is with the sounders that we've got now, got the Lowrance HDS Pro, you go over the fish and you're like, oh, there's two. And you go through, and sometimes you'll go another 20 meters and you'll hit them.
And you clunk them.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you're going
So
with the tide to get it down and keep
I'm
it.
going both ways.
Okay.
So I typically fish points. There's a few points I fish on the Georges, although I don't think it matters. Like you just go and find a rocky point on the Georges and just work your way around it and down the rock walls and what have you. You'll find it. So I think that would work just about anywhere. And I because you're in a kayak, I just basically troll one way and then I do a big loop and I troll the other way and you get them both ways.
Okay.
But there's one surprising time when I get them. Often when you go to do that circle and change direction, when that lure changes direction, you often get a hit then.
Probably changes action or appeals to them.
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they go from going straight up and down current to side current. Just that change tends to make them you sometimes get a bite.
It's a thing because otherwise you wouldn't have noticed it.
Yes. And to put it into perspective, Mark showed me how to do it, and I went out on his boat, and I remember we're going along. He's on the electric, and we're doing our 1.5 kilometers. And I went, I had a couple of taps, but it felt like a brim. And then the next minute, it just loaded up.
Ooh.
I can't remember what I got, maybe an 80 centimeter. Got a decent one.
That's a big one. Yeah.
And then when I came home, and I went, okay, I'm going to try this down on the Georges. The first weekend I tried it, I got 2 over a meter in one weekend.
Wow. That was after you with him in the boat. Yes.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
So this confirmed the theory.
100%.
Gee, that's
100%. So, yeah. And look, it doesn't have to be a shiner. It could be a Reddick. It just wants something that dives to whatever depth is going to be applicable in your system.
Yeah,
we use
because
the shiner. Yeah.
Well, I just take a leaf out of your book there and say some of us here in the Gippsland Lakes could do it, and especially Marlow. And there's even recent times at Lake Tyers catching some big Jewies. So, I think over time the Dewey numbers here will start to expand. Well, they will lift. Every year that passes, we're getting more and more in the Gippsland Lakes itself. They're not necessarily big. A lot of 40, 50s and 60s.
Sure.
But the odd 80 here and 70 there. So I've only ever caught one. But, what you're talking about there is something that needs to be explored probably in 2-3 years' time as this fishery develops and matures and the Dewey thing becomes a real option. So, yeah, good info, Deethy, good info.
Yeah, it was good. And I got to thank Mark for that because I probably wouldn't have worked it out. So.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the other thing, I think there's a YouTube channel, which I haven't looked at for a while, which is Sandflats Fishing up north. Now, he was doing cast and retrieve with these up on one of the breakwalls up north and catching Jewies. And I think, that was another thing that tweaked my interest.
Land-based or in the boat?
Yeah, he was land-based off a rock wall, off an entrance wall. I don't know which system he was on.
Pretty hairy stuff trying to pull them into rocks and long net, handled net.
100%. Well, the other one, I can put a photo of this one up. When I won the 2011, one of the Southern Brim Grand Finals, the prize was to win a trip away with the Shimano crew. And we went up to Coffs Harbour and went on out in their Triton and, I got a marlin and that was all good. But the weather was really rough. So Terry Dunphy of Shimano fame, he said, come on, we'll take you down and see if we can catch a Dewey off the rocks. So he said he took us down. He had some of his cranks. I don't remember what they are, but there is a photo I'm a bit embarrassed about, but I'll probably put it up anyway, of me holding a Dewey up by the lure. Anyway, off the rocks. So he showed us, okay, this is what you're looking for. You want the white water. You want to cast into the white water. Current down the side of a rock wall is perfect. Anyway, got a Dewey up there. Came back home and went down to Lake Conjola and fished one of the headlands there. I can't remember. It was like second or third cast. I went, I've got a salmon. But that came in, and that was my first meter Dewey.
Meter.
Meter off the rocks, 20-pound leader.
Wow.
And I think I've told this story before on another episode somewhere. But the interesting thing is I'm catching this fish. I've got my dad's old Butterworth rod.
That is an old one. Old surf
An old
rod.
one.
Surf rod.
Yep, old surf rod, 10-footer. So not big off the rocks. I get this Dewey, and old mate, there's another guy down there, and he helps me. He goes in, and I didn't realize we'd gone in up to like our waist in the water on the rocks.
Right.
Did not realize. Yeah, like just totally trying to catch the fish. He went in and grabbed it.
Like with his arms. Like he's armed
with
it.
his arms. Went and grabbed it, helped me land it.
Jesus.
My daughter, who would have been, I don't know, maybe 12, 13 at the time, she took the photos on my phone.
Yeah.
But the story got a little bit better. Now, when I was a kid, we used to go to Lake Conjola for our yearly holidays. We'd have a month's holidays. And Dad bought us a big blue canoe. And we used to fish out of that and paddle and sink it and swim off it and do all sorts of stuff.
I like this.
Yeah, we used to stand on the end and see what it'd take to sink it.
As you do.
Fill it up with water, drag it in, all that sort of stuff. Have stinky nippers in the bottom of it and all sorts of stuff,
Good fun.
But it was a blue beeline canoe, I think. Anyway, great memories. But when we were finished, I remember Dad rang me up one day when I was about 25 or 30 and said, we want to give the blue canoe away. There's a family down here that wants it. I went, okay, no worries. I don't see us using it. You've no grief from me. We gave this canoe away. Anyway, the guy that helped me land the Dewey on the rocks was one of the kids that we gave the canoe to.
Oh, that's a full circle moment.
How crazy is that? I can't think of his name, to be honest.
That is too good. You must have somehow brought that in the conversation, saying,
I don't know.
How,
we found out later.
Oh, okay. Oh.
I don't even remember how it happened. I might have met him back in the park.
Yeah.
But he went, yeah, you gave us the canoe. So it's crazy, hey?
Great story and great fish. Is that what's your PB now?
One out of the Georges, 112, I think.
Okay. Yep.
So whatever, I don't know what it weighs, but that was a
nice
fish. Yeah, on the crank 30, on the crank, the atomic shiner.
Oh yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, my biggest ones have come on hardbodies. The one I got, see, that one off the rocks was on a blue shallow running bomber. It's like a 270 mil lure, maybe.
Okay.
Shallow running. Like I said, 2 or 3 casts, boom.
Gee, that's a good effort.
That's it. So my biggest ones have come on hard bodies.
Wow. Good stories.
Yeah.
And you've never told me about those stories. I like it. Good stuff, mate.
Very good. Very good. Yeah, no, the off the rocks is definitely an option, and trolling. Yeah, I don't think it matters what system you're in. You can be anywhere where there's Jewies, and it's a good way, I find, to locate them, because if you cast and retrieve, it's a lot harder.
Oh yeah, and when you're doing cast and retrieve, there's a lot of time that lure is in the air. You can't catch fish when you're casting.
No,
and you can't catch fish when you're getting it down.
That's right.
So you're losing 30% of your angling time. I don't know. So
yeah, well, that's it.
Cast and retrieve.
That's it. It's just in the zone. It's just in the zone when you're trolling. And the good thing is you don't have to be a genius to do it. Like, you can take someone that's quite new to it.
Yep.
And there'll be a real chance of catching a big fish.
Right. I wonder if they do that in the Glenelg. It's got a big population of Jewies. I've not heard of this much over there, but I'm not tuned into it. But I'll do some homework on that. I'll get back to you on that one.
Yeah. I'll put some photos in the YouTube clip here of some of those Jewies. And I may as well round out with my first meter Dewey, which was about 1.8 meters off the kayak. Once again, I've spoken about this before. This was on an atomic blade chasing brim.
Oh, what a ripper.
And it pinned it right in the lip.
4 pound, 4 pound leader.
5 pound. That's all my big Jewies. Yeah.
That was a good get, probably on 5 pound. Nearly, more meritorious than all the other captures in the
I couldn't lift it.
I was thinking. How long did it take?
I couldn't lift it. I think it was like an hour and 3/4.
Oh, phew.
And I did a post. I did a Facebook post, I think, and it's 10 years ago now.
Cool.
And I rang Stewie Dunn while I was like had my earbuds in, and I got Siri to call him up and said, "Mate, I'm on a big one." So, and he came down and took photos. So
That's a long fight
yeah.
for any fish. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Get.
Yeah. So that's me. I mean, actually, I may as well round out my fishing, mate. I had something else that happened
Yeah.
that was highly unusual. Mate, first time I've ever done it, I caught a fish with another lure in its mouth.
Never done that. Really? Never done
Yep.
that. I've never done that before, and I don't know of others that have. You are the first, I think, I've heard of.
Yeah, wow. Well,
You haven't heard of it, have you? Have you heard many?
No, it was quite unusual.
I reckon.
Quite unusual. Just trying to pull up a photo for you if I've got it.
Yeah, I just don't recall anyone. I have actually caught a trout on a fly that had a fly in its stomach that was passing through its stomach and out through its flank.
Right.
Get that? So it wasn't trying to get rid of that foreign body through its gut system. I don't know how this worked, but all I know is I caught this trout and I kept him, I donged him on his head. And when I filleted him, I thought, oh, that could be a parasitic worm or something. But it was actually a fly trying to work its way out through the wall of its rib cage. Yeah.
And when you say a fly, you mean like an artificial fly?
Yeah, artificial fly. Yeah.
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 Wow.
So that's the closest I've come. But, the amount of fish that we've seen and busted off and whatnot, you sort of think it would be a fairly common thing, but it's, I don't know. People reach out to us because I just don't hear about it. I haven't done it myself. You think the odds are that you should. I mean, I've caught enough fish that have been tagged and I've recaptured them. So catching fish and putting them back or busting them off, whatever, they do survive it. So it's an amazing thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So there you go. There's that little tailor.
Ah, right. Yes.
And I've got my lure in its mouth, and off to the side we've got a Daiwa 235 prawn. I can't remember what it's called. And I thought it was on a hidden weight.
Ah.
But it wasn't a hidden weight. It was a jig head where the ball and eye had snapped off.
Oh, that's what broke, and that's why you got away. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, or that either broke or it rusted out or whatever happened. So it had been in there for a couple of days, I would think.
Oh, but the hook doesn't look too rusted.
No. Well, the little fish was lucky because I pulled both hooks out and let him go, and he was better for the experience.
Oh, there you go.
So how good's that?
Kind sir, well done. Yeah, but he is pretty dumb.
Yeah, that's it. Well, maybe he was just hungry. Maybe he didn't catch so well with a prawn hanging out of his mouth. I wonder if any other fish tried to take that off him.
Amazing. Yeah, well, I have seen that before. I've actually pulled perch and brim in, and there's fish nipping away at the lure. Yeah,
I've seen trying to get it.
Oh, 100%. I've seen that 2 or 3 times. Yeah.
So yeah. And I did forget something while I was looking for the photos from that. Mate, I actually went out with went for a walk with Mick Eddinghausen the other day.
Ah, yeah.
And we went down the river and we thought, see if we can catch a bass. Now, don't get me wrong, we did not get any giants.
Yep.
But I did get this little fella and a couple of others as well. So.
Oh, he's a little cutie. Yeah.
Yeah, just a little fella.
Nice looking background. Good looking country.
Oh, mate, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And I was out walking, which we'll come back to.
Yep.
So, yeah. And the funny thing is we threw frogs and we threw topwater and we threw this and we threw that.
Yeah.
When I threw a black crank, they got really angry with it.
Wow.
And came out in like 2s and 3s.
Like territorial angry?
I think they were.
Other little baby bass, maybe?
Yeah, it was like, get out of my waterway.
Interesting.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So that covers about all my fishing.
Okay.
So, mate, what we might do is, you know what time it is.
I have a feeling. I have a feeling my guitar's coming out.
I think your guitar's going to come out. Where is it?
All
Oh,
right.
stop. Stop it. Oh, look at that.
Oh, look at that shed full of lures.
You know it's time for what cheeses me off. Oh, yeah.
It still makes me laugh, mate.
Superstar, mate. What a rock star that is. Look at him. What a fair dinkum. Neil Young, eat your heart out.
So good, mate. So good. All right. You're going to start proceedings, or am I going to start proceedings?
Let me start.
right.
Mine's not a particularly funny one. I just dreamt this one up the other day because I was watching a bit of Carl Barron, actually. He's one of my favourite. He is my favourite comedian.
Right.
I really do love him. Anyway, he jogged me memory a little. I tell you what really cheeses me off this time. It's presents, Christmas presents and birthday presents.
Presents.
Present.
I love presents.
Well, mate, I should be grateful that I get presents.
That's right.
You know, for people to think enough of me to give me one. And I should be better at buying them and giving them, but I'm just not. I'm just not good at it. I'm hopeless at it, really. Like, you know, I go out and like Leanne's Christmas present. Oh, God, I've got to buy something. I'll get something nice. I'll get something good. And you know, one year I remember I found a really nice vase for flowers because we grow heaps of flowers and we put them in vases at home. And I thought this will be I've got to get a real nice one. And I looked and found one. And I looked at her face when she opened it up and she went, "Oh, yeah, you'd put flowers in that." It's like the answer told me it all. Now, she could have said, "Oh, sweetie, that's gorgeous. That's a really nice." No, and what got me mind jigged on that is that Carl Barron had a skit the other day where he said, "You know, it's funny when someone gives you like a jumper for Christmas, and they hold it up and they go, 'Well, yes, you would wear that.' They don't say thanks or, 'Oh, really?'" Carl Barron does it so much better than I could ever do it. So what I'm getting at, why does it cheese me off is that I've never been good at it. I've been ungrateful for what I've got. I just sort of think, you know, what am I going to do with all them socks? Or I should just be grateful. Or there's a lot of thought got into it, but I just wish they were banned. Make it easy.
Okay. Make it easier. Well,
Maybe not for kids. When kids are little, you give them toys and presents and whatever. Anyway, so that's what cheeses me off at something I'm not good at.
it's just dirty on Christmas presents and presents.
Let's just enjoy each other's company. My presents should be good enough.
That's it. That's it. We love your presents.
Thank you.
Mate, I went and saw Carl Barron about a long time ago. It's probably 30 years ago, 25 years ago.
He's the best.
Now I went, I'm not going back to see him.
Oh, you didn't like him?
No, he was funny as.
Oh, okay.
But,
right.
But I'd gone, so I was married and my wife had bought me this shirt and I was sitting like 2 tables in front of him.
Yeah.
And Carl Barron goes, "Look at this guy's shirt.
You were the man.
Have a go at this." I can't remember what he said, but it wasn't complimentary. And I'm not allowed to swear on the show.
Right.
But yeah, but he does make me laugh. I do enjoy his skits. But yeah,
I think
it did upset me at the time.
He looks weird. He's got those faces that he pulls, and he has me in tears. I honestly believe there's no man created funnier. I really do. But
Yeah.
I'm not happy that he gave you the bit of a G up there, mate. That's not very nice.
Long time ago. I wasn't old enough to handle it very well.
Yeah, I didn't know that he
Um,
was around back then. That's amazing.
Yeah, it was just after. Well, it was just after he started doing the Hey It's Saturday gigs,
Oh, I remember
and he
yeah,
became popular.
he did.
And my brother went, "Come on, let's go see Carl Barron." It might have been like it could have been as early '90s. I don't remember exactly because my brother paid.
Okay.
So,
Mm.
so yeah.
Okay.
So moving forward, mate, I've got a couple of things with what cheeses me off. Now, first one, remember I was upset with barbers, mate. They just trimmed
Yeah.
that little bit on the side
They
there.
did bugger that up, yes.
So I had a little bit of a trim today at the barbers.
Yeah, so you got
And
about a number 1.3.
yeah, something like that. There
Yeah.
was more to that story too. Anyway, I went and got a trim, and the barber said to me, he said, "What do you want to do with the side here? Do you want to just fade it in?" And I'm like, I don't think I've ever been asked. So,
Right. So he's the one you're going to keep.
oh, mate, love the guy. It's fantastic. Look what he did. It's neat.
Yeah.
It feels nice.
You had a win.
I had a win, so I thought I'd share that.
You
And
look
then the other
you
thing,
look happier.
oh, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I've saved so much time washing my hair. So, mate, the other thing, and this is one that this really does upset me when it's happening because I just don't think I've got the patience for it anymore. I'm dirty on seagulls, mate.
The chip stealer.
Oh, mate. Well, we go and fish in George's River, particularly, and you can be 300 meters away from a boat where they think they own it, and out they come, and they're squawking and dive bombing and making a whole racket and just upsetting me generally. If I'm on the phone, that's all people can hear is just the birds. They can't hear me.
I've actually heard this when you rang me, actually.
Yeah. Oh, mate, it's loud as. So I'm very dark on seagulls, and they do all that, and then they're like, "How about a chip?" I'm like, "How about you bugger off?"
So you don't chip them.
I'm like, you don't get a chip. The only chip you get is one through the windscreen. You can keep biting at that for 10 minutes. I have done that.
That's pretty funny.
Actually, I've got
another
another clip. Yeah, I've got another clip when I was down at it might have been Malakuta, at a Hobie event, and there was a seagull outside the pub, and we were pretending to feed it stuff through the glass, and it was not that smart. I might put that in the corner of the shot here. So there you go. So that's me for what cheeses me off. Seagulls, very dirty on it. One of the collective members did remind me in Discord. I'm not sure who it was, but I went, yeah, that's seagulls. Very, very dirty on them.
Oh, okay.
So
Right.
there.
We've been cheesed.
So there
Okay.
Yep. All right. What else you got going, Brett?
I'm going to get this one out of the way. I wanted to bring it up at the start, but I forgot all about it. Mate, I've got a little bit of a cheerio for you. Having just talked about presents and how I'm not good at it and what, I'm going to wish you happy birthday. In fact, I'm going to wish us happy birthday. We are 1 year in. Mate.
How good is that?
Are you up for that? Can you get your head around that? That's
I know.
12 shows
I know.
in. You know, I've been enjoying them more and more, and you've put in so much effort. I'm going to now have to pump your wheels up just a little because I've got a little bit to say on this. I won't drag it out, but because I lost my voice when the magazines finally all capitulated and, the digital age took over, and I wrote for Morgo and Fishing Monthly for 20 years, mate. It was a long association. And, he said, "No, it's all over. Suck it up, everyone. We're moving on." And I went, "Oh, that's NQR. This has gone on for what?" And I had a bit of a decline, and I put a lot of effort in. I took pride in and enjoyed reading it too. I used to love reading it. And it turned into the National Mag, and I got that through COVID, and it was a great thing. And so, yeah, that finished. And then I thought, well, that's that. my media career's done and dusted. I can put a bit up on Sookbook and I can post a bit here and do a bit there. Oh, I'm not really feeling it. And then you come along and said, mate, we're going to do something. And I went, oh, okay, let's have a go. And I'm thinking, it could be okay, but it is now actually better. I don't have to sit there and punch out stuff on a keyboard. I can turn on the pooter and here I am and it's easy, and I just think it's better. I've actually got more out of doing this, and I'm getting more feedback. I'm talking to more people and relating to more, and maybe I haven't got as a big a voice. I don't know. Maybe the magazine had a fairly big circulation, like it was
Yeah.
Australia-wide.
Yeah, 100%.
And so that bit I got a bit of a kick out of. That was cool. And I did actually end up, in the end, probably about 12 or 13 magazines in total I wrote for. So it was a
Wow.
little bit of a career that I'm fairly proud of. And I took
Yeah.
pride in taking good photos. And I used to love writing about different stuff, about homemade lures and 8-kilo leaders and tagging fish and chase perch here and do that there. Like doing everything I tried to do a little bit outside the square.
Yeah.
Write about stuff that was different. So now, getting back to our happy birthday, I can still do that. I can still talk to you about this and expand more on it. And so I have to thank you, mate. You do go to a lot of effort. People don't know the stuff that you put in after we record and you push stop. I know this has at times taken you hours and hours and hours to edit and cut and do this and put up the little cartoon characters of me about to explode in a kayak and all
That's
those
right.
funny photos. And no, look, mate, I really do want to thank you in a big way, because there's no way knowing I would be doing this unless it was for you. And mate, it's a big thank you. And I know a lot of people are getting a lot out of this too. So on their behalf as well, I thank you. So happy birthday, mate.
Mate, thank you so much. I appreciate you saying all that. It's one of the sets of interviews that I look forward to. And yeah, sometimes it's probably more work than is easy. But I do enjoy it. It's funny, the editing takes a long time, but I kind of enjoy it. Sometimes there's been a few ones where when I've watched it back, I've been not quite happy with how it was. But, we're living and learning and moving on and hopefully getting better and better. So, yeah, and I appreciate you saying that. It's been fun. And it's definitely one thing I don't think I've shared with you is this is now our top ranking show across all the episodes. So in the first week, we'll get more downloads out of a monthly report than any other show.
Well, that's
there you go.
Good for us. No, okay.
It is.
And we really do enjoy doing this for us. And if other people get something out of it, well, that's even better. We want that too. We do.
Yeah.
But I get a lot of feedback. I get a lot of positives. And you know what? I also get quite a few giggles, mate, just doing it with you. You cracked me up before, just talking about the Carl Barron thing and the seagull. I mean, I'd be in bed by now, mate. I'm an old man. It's nearly 9 o'clock. And here I am.
I know.
So, hey, mate.
We're only halfway through, mate.
Hey, thanks, mate. Thanks for everything you do.
Mate, I appreciate it. Mate, it might be a good time. I've set something up in the last week, and maybe it's a good time to talk about it now. We've set up the Buy Me a Coffee thing. So what that is, it's a way for listeners, if they enjoy the show and they'd like to buy us a coffee, or you could swap that out for buy us a lure or buy us a beer. It's a way they can donate it on however they want to do it. They can do it one-off. They can do a monthly thing, or they can not. It doesn't matter. So, mate, to access that, it's set up in my name. So it's buymeacoffee.com/Andrew Death. I'll put links up and put links in all the media from now on. If people feel like they would like to, then we'd be much appreciated.
And I'll be buying a beer. It might not be coffee. So, yes.
I'll get a coffee.
Yeah, no, I'll get a pale ale, mate.
A pale ale. What do you like to drink?
Yeah, I've I don't just stick to one beer. I think what's happened over the years is that it's like a lolly shop now. You walk into Uncle Dan's, Mr. Murphy's shop there, and
Depends.
you look at it, and there's just that many beers. So I change it up a little bit, but I do like the Furphy beer because it's Australian and it's got I like those full flavoured beers. I can't drink um, a beer unless it's got a fair bit in it. It's just one of those
Okay.
things now. It's I used to call them wanky beers years ago because
Yeah,
I thought,
right.
oh, just a bit gimmicky. But now that I have gone through that, no, So, all right, you go the coffee, I go the beer.
Sounds like a plan. All right, mate. Mate, there's another little segment, mate. I think it might be time. It might be time to see who's gone full Bullhead. Now, there's a couple.
Yes.
There's a couple. We were going to change the name to "What's Mick Done This Week."
That's right. I mean, see, this is another giggle laugh time. Another tear rolling out. You got to love Mick. Mick, otherwise known as Mr. E.T. Mick.
Yeah, but that's right. We weren't going to say what his name was.
Don't mention.
That's it. Don't mention his brother. So I'll just go into our Discord thing and I'll find, where is he?
I can picture him doing it. And I don't even know Mick.
Here's Mick. Now, Mick says, I'm coming back from a 4-hour session on the links and struggling against the tide, thinking, man, this is a slog today. Only to realize on the home stretch that he left the Hobie wheels underneath and did the whole session at a snail pace and didn't even realize. So he's got the wheels under his kayak.
Were they the balloon soft ones? They're soft.
No, he's got the hard plastic ones.
Okay. They would have been more.
So
that's
a Bullhead move.
You're going to spin the wheel. Come on.
Are we going to spin the wheel,
on.
mate? Are you going to call him out on it, or am I going to call him out?
Just give him the wheel treatment.
All right.
He's going to have to clock one up. What's it?
All right. Here it is. For the second time in 2 months.
I reckon drop kick.
I reckon Nana.
Too polite. Captain Wrong Way. well, it's appropriate. He was the captain of that ship.
Oh, that's it. He's got a new big boat, mate.
Hey,
Mick.
He needs a T-shirt, Deethy. Captain Wrong Way. Man.
Maybe. All right. You got to say it. You got to say it, Brett.
Captain. He's gone completely freaking Bullhead. Captain Wrong Way.
Well, there you go. How good is that?
Oh, that is so appropriate.
Oh, made me laugh.
Oh, that is. I'm going to lead into one of mine.
Okay, let's do one of yours.
In fact, it's a good segue because it's to do with the Hobie cart wheels. And it's to do with a mate of mine, as you've just mentioned, a mate of yours. This particular mate, I won't mention his name, but Rick Formica has become a good fishing buddy of mine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
Now, we've done a lot of trips together since we've met, and he turned up in one of my local waterways, and we had a great day out in the perch. We caught a lot of fish. I'm talking 40, 50 perch, and he's beside himself saying, Brett, come on, man, this is next level. So good. I said, mate, no worries. Let's do it again. Can't wait to see you. What about 2 days' time, 3 days' time? He says, fist in the air, no worries. Thanks, mate. I said, all my pleasure. See you, mate. You finish packing up. I'm going. I've got to get home. I need cans. I've had a big day. So off I go. And anyway, message comes through sometime later. Oh, bloody hell. I left me wheels back at the ramp. I'm thinking, well, how would he do that? And what he did was he took them out to dry off rather than put them in the vehicle wet. And he said, I'll just sit them there and I'll dry them off and then I'll pack everything up. Has to put the yak up on the roof racks and forgot them. So, I mean, there's no change out of $200 or 150 something, whatever.
Yeah.
Deethy, 2 weeks later, the spare set, they're gone too. He forgot them as well.
2 in 2 weeks.
It could be 3 weeks. He'll probably correct me and say 4, but I reckon it's closer to 2 or 3. It sounds better anyway.
100%.
Deethy. So now he's got no wheels. Man.
Now he's got no wheels.
No wheels. He's lost 2 lots. Spin him up.
You know what that means?
Spin him up.
All right.
Give it to him.
Wrong.
I think knucklehead.
Knucklehead.
I'm going knucklehead.
What about a numpty?
Numpty. Yeah. Nah.
He's a buffoon.
Buffoon. He is. Yep.
Mate.
He
what a buffoon.
He deserves that. I reckon spin him again. He lost 2 sets of wheels. Come on.
2 sets. All right.
Spin him up.
Oh.
2. Nah. He needs 2, man.
All right.
I mean, you can do it once, but you're going to learn your lesson. Come on, Rick Formica.
Might be a drongo.
What's he got there? Derp.
He's a derp. What's a derp?
Never heard
I don't
of
know what a derp is.
Well, in that case, he deserves it because that's outside our bloody no idea. He'll know. He's a wordsmith. He'll know what derp means.
I'm looking it up. What derp meaning?
Yeah, I reckon he's onto it. He'll know.
There you go. Used as a substitute for speech, regarded as meaningless or stupid, or to comment on a foolish or stupid action.
Oh,
he's a derp. It's probably about right.
It's a derphead. He's not a complete buff. He's a derphead.
Oh, there you go. There you go. We got time for one more. What do you reckon?
Yeah, we need one more.
One more. All right.
Oh.
So this one comes out of the collective Discord. This one comes from someone. Once again, we probably won't name Marcus. He a few weeks. This is what he writes. A few weeks ago, I landed a super big flathead in the kayak. Managed to get it in the net this time. Was 74 centimeters across, but it was a bent in a U shape. So I straightened it out and started measuring with a sewing tape measure that I have.
Mm-hmm.
So that deserves a Bullhead moment just there. But anyway,
that's good enough. Yeah.
Got to 85 centimeters on the head, and then it went absolutely berserk. Knocked over my jig heads box everywhere. Things were going flying. I eventually had 2 boats pull up and watch, so I was keen to let it go. Anyway, let it go. Realize my $2,000 phone is missing.
No.
And my wife had given me a phone lanyard a week before.
2,000. Oh, and he didn't.
He didn't.
Man,
he didn't put it on.
He's gonna lose a lot of loving over that loss.
Oh, mate.
That's a sin plus.
That's a Bullhead movement, mate. Terrible.
You've even got the bride offside, let alone 2K.
I know. You know what that means? You ready, Marcus?
Here you go, mate. Wow, hang on. Butterfingers? No.
Knucklehead, I reckon.
Peanut.
Peanut.
Deck's missing.
Marcus, mate, your deck is missing a few cards, mate.
Or jig heads. See, that was true.
Oh,
the
that's
deck.
it.
Missing
That's
missing a few cards.
So there you go, mate.
What a joker.
There you go, mate. And look, to expand on that story, there was another angler who I actually won't name, who was fishing a Hobie comp. It's probably 8 or 10 years ago now. And he was fishing on his kayak and he swivels around and knocks his keys in the water. Gets a bit flustered, swivels around the other way and knocks his phone off the other side.
Oh, double whammy. Can't ring to get help for the no keys.
Can't ring. Wedding ring is on the key ring.
Oh.
So phone in one side, keys in the other. That was actually really harsh. I mean, it's not good when anyone drops anything.
You can't spin him. That's too ugly to spin him, mate.
No, he might take offense to that.
That's so sad. It takes a bit to get over that one.
Yeah, well, expensive. Like you're away, you can't get into your car.
Yeah, and keys can't
ring anyone.
Keys aren't $20 anymore. They're like $220.
That's right. That's right. So there you go. So mate, I think I was thinking this afternoon. I was thinking maybe we need to keep a running tab on these, and maybe we could see who gets Bullhead of the year.
Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, because we need a buffhead of. Well, we're coming towards the end of the year, though, aren't we? We're sort of
I think we do 12 months of. I think we do next year. We just include this
include
year's in next year's.
So of 13 months,
Yeah,
the buffhead of the year.
Bullhead of the year.
Yeah, and they
We
need.
probably won't get. We probably won't get Mick next month.
It's
Maybe. We'll see.
probably a guarantee,
That's it.
and they need a prize. So we'll work it on. We'll work on that.
Yeah.
It could
I
be
think
ugly
so.
though. It doesn't mean it'll be
It
good.
could be bad.
I'm not
Could
good
be
at
bad.
presents. I'm not very good at presents.
I'm thinking a shirt. Bullhead of the year.
Yeah, no, that's funny stuff. Oh,
Oh, so,
hey, mate. So that segment's just got bigger and bigger. That's a cracker. Yeah.
yeah. I hope some people send me some more. I've got a couple. I've got a bunch in the collective, which have sent through ones, but it'd be good to see some other ones. Just got to be willing to be a little bit. I don't know how to put it. Be rated or something online. As long as you're happy to do that, then we're all good.
You got to be exposed to the wheel. That's all it is.
That's it. That's it. I still want to see error 404 brain not found. I want to see that one come up.
It is pretty good. It does make me giggle, the buffet thing. It is pretty funny. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Brett, this is take 2, mate. We're a couple of days later. Had a little bit of a technical difficulty, and we're back to finish it up.
Mate, I think that's called a conniption.
It was a major conniption.
We
And
had a breakdown.
to explain that to the listeners, when I went to edit it, one of the videos and recordings had dropped out, and it was no good.
So we've got to push play again.
That's right. So if you're wondering why things have changed and we look a little bit different and it's only half a second later, that's why. Very good. That is going in the edit.
Okay.
Very good. All right. So, mate, there's one of the things that we spoke about. I'm going to let you lead off with it with a couple of jigheads and what have you.
I've been so excited about this, and the 48 hours that we've lost has actually come in handy because I'm going to now talk about ARK Genesis and the new jig heads that I've discovered. And I don't think they're that new. I don't know how long they've been around, to be honest. I haven't done that bit of research, but
Yeah.
I know there are quite a few people and good anglers that are interested and use them and are tied up with them. I think Steve Starling's mentioned them too, actually.
Yes.
So, so I might be late to the wicket, but I'm going to bat hard
Very
because,
good.
Deety, these are lead-free jig heads. They call it EcoGear. They've got a new alloy. They've put together, these guys, and they're top secret, maybe. Sounds good. I'll keep it that way.
Oh, yeah.
But I can't read that up anywhere, what's actually in it. But they're very similar in weight to tungsten. The specific gravity is just a little bit below tungsten. Lead's way down here. So what that means is you get a jig head. I've been using a jig head here, 332, which is a 12th, essentially.
Yep.
And the ball size, the jig head, the actual lead that used to be on a 12th is so much smaller because it's a heavier specific gravity. So got a great finish on them. They're indestructible. They're tough. They've got BKK hooks and they've got mustard hooks as well.
Okay.
They're designed pretty much for tournament anglers. They're written all over their packaging and whatnot, but they're for everyone, of course. And, you know, I spied on them earlier on in the month, and I thought, I think I really need to look this up and get involved. Oh, yeah. And so they've sent me some product. I've had 5 or 6 different packs pulled up, sent to me, and they've even got sinkers too. They've got these wee sinkers, and when you handle them, it's shocking how heavy they are for their size.
Right.
Which is a great thing for even, like, I'm talking about drop shotting and all that sort of stuff for these sinkers. And speaking of that, DT, see these sinkers here? See, they got little wings on them. They got little.
Oh, yeah.
Each side of that sinker, you can use a little tag to hook into it one side or the other, or have 2 lures coming off the side of it. Interesting. I like that little spin. I've even made up my own little tackle box.
Very nice. Very nice.
Very nice. And I rigged up my favourite soft plastic, which Can you guess what I used on the perch and bream yesterday? What?
It had to be the Sprat 85. Don't know what color.
You know me too well.
Very good. Very good. What's the name of the color? I don't remember.
That is a tomahawk.
Tomahawk. Well, there you go.
Tomahawk colour. Yeah. So
Yeah.
that's so when we recorded the other day, I didn't have a chance to say about what I'm going to now because I hadn't had a chance to use them. So this is good. So what happened was I thought, great, I'm going to try my new jig heads. Look how shiny that little finish is. That's a different little hook on it.
Mm.
They got such a beautiful, brilliant little finish on them, and they're coming in colours too. I have heard. I'll just quickly, while I'm getting me hands on the hooks, they've even got the little square. Let me get that.
Oh, okay.
They got that little,
Like a
you know,
Ned rig, hook.
Ned rig, so they sit up vertical and the tail's
Okay.
wagging in the sand. You may be able to tell me what sort of hook that's called. Can you look?
I can't quite see it, mate.
Can't quite see that one.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, well, the actual jig head setup. See, it's got that
Oh,
sort of
okay. So yeah, it's got like
elongated.
a keeper. The weight is a weight and a keeper.
Yeah, yeah, and
So
it's anyway. That's just trying to point out that they've got a lot of different stuff,
sure. And these are
and
Aussie guys too, aren't they?
they're Aussie guys. They're mid coast New South Wales,
Yeah, that's right.
somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah, they're up
up
around
there
Camden Haven or somewhere that way,
for
I think.
sure. I read today actually that where they actually are based, but they've put a lot of work into this. They're presenting all their stuff very, very professionally. Like it's
Yeah.
good, great packaging. On the website when you look it up and on the Facebook page and everything, it's very detailed. They haven't spared much expense there, and I think that's a wonderful thing. It worried me at first that maybe their product might have been a bit pricey, but guess what? It's so competitively priced. This is the best part.
Yeah.
One of the best parts. I mean, the very best part is that it's all lead free, and I reckon that's where fishing's going,
Sure.
whether we like it or not. Future's here. So
Absolutely.
yeah, ARK Genesis, this is the thing, and I'm going to get right behind them. And so I've always wanted to do this sort of thing, as far as getting away from lead, because I just hate pollution. I never walk past or pedal past bottles or plastic bags or anything. A glass bottle is sort of inert. I know it can break and have sharp angles to it and cause a problem in life, but it's an inert thing. Like plastics
Yeah.
turn into microplastics, and we know how ugly they are. They get in fish, they get into the environment, and that all gets into guess who?
Gets into us.
And our kids. And it's insidious because it lasts and lasts. So that's one thing about the plastic. But lead's very similar. It takes forever to break down. It accumulates. It just adds up into the system. And I know they've got rid of lead shot in game hunting and even overseas. I know they've got lead that's banned in their fishing, not let alone hunting. So I think that's where we're going, and I want to give something back to the environment, give something back to the fish. We've got to do this. As you get older, I think you come full circle. You start off in life, you're really keen, just want to catch fish. Oh, look, I've got a fish. I've got a big, and then I've read about this. I think it was in Fishing World. Might have been Julian Pepperell, Dr. Julian. He said you have 3 stages in your fishing life where you get so keen and involved, and then you branch out and do other stuff and share stuff with people, and then you want to give something back.
Okay.
For me, it was writing and contributing to magazines and so forth, and I reckon including that now is that I have to give more back. I got involved with fish tagging, and that was so important, and releasing fish, talking about that all the time. Release fish, look after fish.
Yeah.
If you keep them, ikigemium, like put them out of their misery. We owe this to fish, so this is part of that whole thing. And just to finish up, that's one of the main reasons, DT, I fish that 8 kg leader.
Yeah.
I hate leaving crap in the environment, let alone, like leaving lead or lures or whatever on snags. You bust them off and whatnot. But worse leaving them in fish.
Yes,
That's tragic.
it is. It's not
Um,
great.
that's not great, mate. And these jigheads won't stop that. I get it. But at least it's less lead in the environment, and I reckon this is the future. So
Yeah,
I
I think
wanted to give the boys a big shout out. What do you
yeah,
reckon?
I think it sounds great, and I think I don't know whether we can talk about this yet, but I think you've done a bit of a deal with them.
Oh, mate, I've got so involved with them in the last week and a half. I just made mention of the fact that I'm very passionate about just what I talked about. I had a big long spiel, sent him an email, and Lee at ARK Genesis got back to me and said, "Well, Brett, how about this? We can provide some product for you and Deethy, and you can share it amongst your collective,
Yep.
or you can even have raffle or like prizes to give to just the listenership, to those who watch us on YouTube. To we might get the wheel out one time and just get
Oh,
a heap of a heap of jig heads, and I see this as a way of promoting them
yep.
and getting everyone involved. And Lee was all for it. He said, "Yeah," and he said further, "We've got new stuff coming. We've got new product, and we're going to send you it as it rolls out."
How good's that?
And mate, that's how I can't ask for any more. And they said, "Oh, and oh, by the way, if you promote us, we're going to promote you. We're going to put the Bream Fishing Project on our sites." I don't, this it sort of went boom. I didn't expect this.
Yeah,
I think the boys registered the fact that I was so keen on getting let out of the. They know I'm genuine about that, so and I am. But they're such good hooks. They're sharp. They got the finish on them. So, I didn't expect them to be so well finished and well made, and it's going to be a big win, mate.
it will be. It will be. And
Discount code too. Sorry, let me interrupt.
okay,
If the viewers and YouTubers and the listeners, if they all get online, and we'll have a BFP code, which I understand can stand for something else you told me earlier. But anyway, Bream Fishing Project, not big fat beep.
exactly. And so BFP, it's if you can remember it. It's easy.
It is a BFP, Bream Fishing Project. You're going to get the discount, and
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'll be putting the code in. Don't you worry. I'll be ramping it up. Can't wait.
And to be crystal clear with people, so what we'll have is if you go onto their webpage, enter the discount code, which is BFP for Brim Fishing Project.
Yeah, good.
You guys will get a discount, and the Brim Fishing Project will get a small percentage there as well.
Yeah,
So
they've mentioned that. They said if you're helping us, it will help you out. So,
it's a win-win-win, which is what we're chasing.
mate, it's like getting bought a coffee or a beer.
How good is that?
How good, mate.
Very good. All right, mate. I can't wait to try them, and I'll be Brett's done all the background on this, but I'll be reaching out to them over the next day or two. So very good.
Terrific.
All right, mate. Listen, we it's time to sort of wrap it up. I've got 3 things that I need to cover. What I might start with, I did go for a session with Josh Carpenter a couple of weeks back. So Josh Carpenter works for Shimano now, and gave me some presents.
Nice.
So the first is the lobby is back. The squidgy lobby is back. New and improved.
It's got little paddles on it too. I
Got
think.
little paddles.
Yeah.
It's got little ears on the end. So,
Yep.
yeah,
Got
so
that too.
little bunny ears, and
Yeah.
on the tail, it's got a little flat paddle. I
Got
don't know
little-
whether we can
yeah.
see that properly.
Starlo had these up the other day.
He did. I think Starlo liked them a lot. He and I think Starlo told a really good story about these when they first saw him with Bushy. I think Bushy was like, yeah, whatever. So, but they turned out to be a Shimano grade. Hence, they're back on. And these ones, I think they're the wasabi ones. No, motor oil. So not UV motor oil. So I can't wait to give these a go. I've had them for a couple of weeks, but haven't had a crack.
Beautiful.
They brought back. I have another couple of packets here, which I'll show you. They brought back the squidgy bug. I've got to tell you, I'm super excited about that.
Love the bug.
The bug was a great lure. Missed it a lot. They also brought back a grub. So they made a grub. They didn't ever have a grub in their range. I don't have any of those to show you, but what I do have is the glimmers. So
Oh,
this
yeah.
is an interesting little bait. Got two different colors here. I'll pull the green one out. And I'm just wondering. I think we spoke about it when we lost the recording about they had the squidgy flick baits.
Yes.
I just wonder if these will replace some of the uses of that. I know
Ah.
Starlo is pretty keen to have the flick baits come back,
Oh, yeah. That was a
but
big thing.
but
These look great.
they look good. You can see by the way they move. They're soft, which I think is important. Josh, when I fished with him, he had one rigged up on a worm hook. It was a number one Van Fook, as it turns out, and he also took to this with the scissors to sort of trim that up the way he liked it.
Yeah.
So I've not
Nice.
thrown one yet.
Mm.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're a trout guy, mate. Do you reckon a trout would eat one?
Oh, would they? What? Oh, yeah. For
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, that's yeah.
because
It's a no-brainer
mate,
for sure.
the next thing that I want to speak about, and this is something that's I was going to say dear to my heart, but it's important to me. Um, I've had the opportunity to head down and participate in the fly program starting Monday. So when this comes out, all things being well, this will come out on the Tuesday. I'll be down on the fly program. So I'm super pumped about that. So what that is for people who don't know, we're headed down to the Snowy Mountains with a group of 9 or 10 guys. And it's basically a men's mental health retreat based around fly fishing and outdoor experiences as a central thing. Now, they're a little bit vague on what happens down there, as I think it's part of making the course more effective. They don't tell everyone exactly what's going to happen. I got to tell you, I'm really excited. I'm going down with another mate. The reason I asked whether I'd catch a trout on that, we're going to have a walk around. I think Lake Jindabyne maybe Monday morning,
Oh, beautiful.
and
Okay.
maybe I can get one on of those, which would be pretty cool.
Yeah,
Um,
great. Yeah, because it's not all fly fishing. Can you cast rod and reel? That
Oh, no, I think the course is fly fishing.
it is.
Brett
Yeah.
went, yeah, Monday
It's
morning won't be. Monday morning be whatever we want
oh
because it
yeah.
doesn't
Okay.
it doesn't start till
It's
2.
not the part of the thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll go and stay overnight somewhere and wake up, go for a walk, and then be ready for the session. And then based on that, and then I can come back and with a first hand experience next time when we do the monthly report, I'll tell you what happened, what it was like.
It's
Um,
like it's a men's care and share thing, isn't it?
yes.
It's not all about the fishing. I think you were saying last time only one trout got caught
Yeah,
in
that's what I was
amongst the
told.
yeah.
Yeah.
So and it could be weather dependent. It
Time of
could be
year dependent. Yeah.
could be a little bit hamstrung with water flows and a few other stuff. But just to go out and do it is I'm going to give you points for actually taking part, mate, because I know you've paid your own way to get in
Mhm.
there. It's
Yeah.
not like because the we contribute, don't we, as
Yeah.
far as the Brim Fishing Project goes, and
The
we've
collective
sent
does. Yeah.
yeah. So how much have they been? How much have
So
we
I
contributed?
I actually haven't added up a total. We'd be about $1,400 or $1,500, I would imagine, over the sort of
Mm,
13, 14 months of the collective.
terrific.
But there was some when I did a little promotion on it, there was other donations as well. So I,
Oh, yeah.
I actually don't have a value, but
Yep.
we definitely put one person through. So I think that's good. And yeah, so basically, yeah, it's to give men some mental tools to help them with tough times. Okay, and we're back. We're back. We've had another conniption. But anyway, mate, we've got just a couple of things to cover off on. Mate, people have got a chance on the 6th of December to come and
What a
say
ripper.
hello. Mate, I am, as part of Hobie, I'm going to be attending the Daiwa Real Connections Day, and along with a lot of influencers, I
Dignitaries.
guess. Yes. So Daiwa Real Connections Day, it'll be held on the 6th of December from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the horse paddock in Woolwich. There's combos. There's all sorts of stuff to try out. They're giving away a Hobie Passport R, which is the new one, and a whole heap of Diaries gear. So over
Flash.
$5,000.
Wow.
So massive.
That should be a
massive
big
giveaway.
turnout, really.
I think they've been surprised at who has signed up. So the deal is you've got to go to Eventbrite and sign up for the Daiwa Real Connections. And some of the people that are coming, we've got Aaron Briggs from Briggs's Fishing. We've got Will and Mary from Will and Mary Outdoors. We've got Matthew Schultz, Johnny Brooks, Josh D Fishing, Alex Bellissimo, and Justin Duggan. So just how good is that, mate? It's going to be an amazing day. I'm pretty privileged to be part of it.
I'm glad you're going to be there. Josh D, he's one of my favourites. I like his stuff.
Yeah, he's done well. I've been watching him since he was just
he had a little break there for a while too, I reckon. Then he's come back.
He's come back bigger and better.
Good stuff. Catches, some trucks, everything. Truck everything.
He does. He really, really does. He really does. Yeah, no, I'd be really keen to say hello to those guys. I don't think I've not met any of those guys, so that'll be very cool. Yeah. But anyway, as far as I'm concerned, I'll be there with my Hobie kayak all set up for tournaments. So if anyone wants to come and have a look and see what I run, like we can talk sounders or whatever you want to talk about. I'll be there and I can run you through my kayak if that's something that interests you.
Fantastic, yeah. So, and if you got the T-shirt, the shirt with the famous microphone, wear it.
Yeah, I'll be wearing my Bream Fishing Project shirt with pride. And anyone else, if you've got one and want to come say hello, that'd be great. If you haven't, wear a Hobie shirt. If you haven't, wear a Daiwa shirt. Like any of those shirts are pretty good. So
be a good event.
I can't wait for that. 6th of December.
Take a bit of video.
Yeah,
take me some footage and a little few clips, mate. I reckon it'll be worth it.
All right. I might do that. I'll put the 360 camera on the back of the kayak. Yeah. We'll see what happens. All right. I think that kind of rounds us out, Brett, mate. It's been a big one.
This is the third closing, by the way.
This is the third time we've tried to do it, and we've still had a couple of warnings. So hopefully, not sure what that's all about.
Mate, I'm going to finish off with happy birthday again, and to thank you for giving me the voice. I know I've already mentioned this back in the first recordings, but I will say that again because without you, mate, I wouldn't be enjoying this so much. And you've given me a voice. I've lost all my radio gigs. I've lost all those magazines I wrote for, and I was a little bit lost in the wilderness. And Deethy, he says, why don't you join me, mate? Why don't we do something? So, oh, man, I thank you.
Here we are, mate. It's an absolute pleasure to talk to you. I look forward to it every month. And I think we've spoken about this before. I think it's time we get a couple of guests on. I think we get a third face on.
Yeah, I think we're due for that. We have talked a lot about it, but we just keep yapping. Well, it's probably my fault. I'm a yapper.
That's all right. I like to listen.
Win-win.
Exactly. But I'll tell you what, it won't be next month because next month we're going to wrap up for the year and talk into January. So that'll be big anyway. So maybe the February report, we'll look at getting someone else on. And very good. See how that goes. All right, mate, that's terrific. I'm going to roll the outros.
And
mate,
good luck with the flight program. That'll be fantastic.
I can't wait. I can tell you all about it.
Thanks for listening. Hopefully you were informed, inspired, and entertained. If you were able to learn something or just enjoyed listening, please consider subscribing and rate us on your favourite podcasting platform.